Boris Johnson has resigned as the Prime Minister. He said the timing of the leadership contest would be announced next week. Indian origin Rishi Sunak, who resigned as the Chancellor of the Exchequer earlier this week, is among the front runners for the top post. Here's a report.
British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has resigned, acknowledging that it was clearly the will of his party that he should go. He stepped down immediately as the leader of his Conservative Party, but plans to remain as Prime Minister while the leadership contest is held.
It is clearly now the will of the Parliamentary Conservative Party that there should be a new leader of that party and therefore a new Prime Minister. And I've agreed with Sir Graham Brady, the chairman of our backbench MPs, that the process of choosing that new leader should begin now. And the timetable will be announced next week. And I've today appointed a cabinet to serve, as I will, until a new leader is in place.
The Labour Party has vowed to bring a no-confidence vote in Parliament if Boris Johnson does not go immediately. Despite his shortcomings, Boris Johnson has many achievements to his credit, including successfully leading Britain out of the European Union.
And of course, I'm immensely proud of the achievements of this government, from getting Brexit done to settling our relations with the continent for over half a century, reclaiming the power for this country to make its own laws in Parliament, getting us all through the pandemic, delivering the fastest vaccine rollout in Europe, the fastest exit from lockdown, and in the last few months, leading the West in standing up to Putin's aggression in Ukraine.
Boris Johnson's resignation has evoked mixed reactions from the British public.
I'm a Conservative, but Boris has to go. He's a disgrace. And I was listening to Radio 4 this morning, and if 5 ministers go in the space of an hour, I can't believe what he's doing, and it's very bad for the country.
I'm just surprised it took him so long, really. Yesterday I thought it would probably come, but yeah, by the end of the day it seemed like he was just going to keep on, but I guess he's figured it out that it's time for him to go.
The fall from grace could not have come earlier, as more than 50 members of the Parliament resigned from Boris Johnson's government, with Chancellor of the Exchequer Rishi Sunak and Health Secretary Sajid Javid exiting from the UK cabinet. There are many Conservative hopefuls vying for the top post. Among them is frontrunner and former Chancellor of the Exchequer Rishi Sunak, who quit the cabinet last Tuesday, citing that the public rightly expected the government to be conducted properly and seriously. Rishi Sunak is an Indian origin politician. His family hails from Punjab and is married to the daughter of Infosys founder, with whom he has 2 children. A top contender to succeed Boris Johnson, in February 2020, he was 39 years old when the UK Prime Minister appointed him as Chancellor. Other contenders for the UK Prime Minister's post include Nadeem Zawi, who joined Boris Resign chorus barely 2 days after she was appointed by him to head the Treasury following Sunak's resignation. Former Health Secretary Sajid Javid, who led the COVID-19 response, is also a top contender. UK Foreign Secretary Liz Truss's name has also been gaining momentum as a contender, while Defence Secretary Ben Wallace has won admirers for pressing UK lawmakers to increase its defence spending and becoming a key government voice in Britain's response to Russia's war in Ukraine. Suella Braverman, who became England's Attorney General in 2020, has become the first to throw in her hat in the ring when she publicly announced her leadership bid yesterday. Jeremy Hunt, a former Health Secretary and Foreign Secretary, ran against Johnson in 2019 leadership race, billing himself as a more serious candidate. He is widely expected to make a new bid for the party leadership. Next in race is Tom Tugender, an opponent of the 2016 Brexit referendum, a former soldier and trenchant Johnson critic. Penny Mordaunt has also emerged as a surprise potential contender, with supporters saying that she could help heal party divisions. And last among the hopefuls is Michael Gove, a party heavyweight who was sacked by Johnson on Wednesday, hours after he reportedly told the Prime Minister to stand down. Without commenting on the leadership change in UK, MEA spokesperson Arindam Bagchi said that India is monitoring developments in the United Kingdom very closely and hoped the multifaceted partnership would continue.
These are internal developments. We, of course, as a keep a close watch on such things, but these are internal developments. And on the larger issue that you raised about, of course, Prime Minister Boris Johnson and Prime Minister Modi have had enjoyed a very close friendship, and that you mentioned, you referred to. But on the larger issue, I think, look, as UK as an important strategic partner with whom we have a multifaceted partnership and relationship, I think it is important that this will continue, we hope.
As UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson makes way for a new leader, it remains to be seen who would the Conservatives choose. Agency report for Republic TV.